You were out in the tunnels, outside of Skullport. Hey, Bob, I'm getting a little bit of background noise from you.
You are how?
It's better now.
It was your phone going off.
Sorry.
We could hear it.
No worries. So you were in the tunnels because you were out here. I think you got put onto a certain little quest to retrieve some cave fisher blood. I can't remember exactly who it was who put you on that. Did anyone happen to take notes on that?
The guy at the brewery or whatever that place was. Distillery.
Right. Yeah. Guyude's Distillery. Right. Excellent. Good. Once you get inspiration for remembering that
Oh,
that
boy.
detail, that's a good detail. And finally, me handing out inspiration for something of merit rather than just like a pun or something. But I love puns. Guyude's Distillery, right. So if I go here, yes. So he was looking for cave fisher blood, which apparently is alcoholic and used in several dwarven spirits. And he says he would pay 5 gold per vial of blood. And a single fisher can produce up to 5 vials. So you are out here in the tunnels looking for those cave fishers, and that is when you encountered a roper and a number of piercers, and you did battle with them in the tunnels, and it has been let's see here, that is nearly 24 hours out in the tunnels of nothing. And you have just been roaming, looking for creatures. Let us. I kind of have a default section of terrain set up here, and it is important for some checks that I have to make just to establish a marching order for these tunnels. So they can vary in width, but we can use you could do a single file pattern if you wanted to do that, or a 2x2, even if you wanted to do 3x3, I suppose. But I suppose
2 might be good.
so yeah, I suppose 2 wide would be, but let's establish a marching order for that. So you can just arrange.
Am I the only one hearing somebody's background really, really loudly? Somebody on the phone, for example?
I don't hear anybody on the phone.
I don't hear anybody, right?
Wow, this is driving. I can't hear you guys. Can only hear the phone.
That's weird as shit.
Maybe it sounds like maybe it's you. Maybe if you hang up and reconnect, because nobody else hears anything.
Right.
I'm going to do something.
All right, give it a try. That's weird, because we were getting a noise from him that we said that he said he couldn't hear, right? So Whisper, is that to say that you want to be in the front?
I do not care. I thought maybe I would go up front and kind of scout ahead a little bit, but if Leela wants to come up here and keep me company, I am more than welcome. I'm growing kind of fond of Leela.
Yeah, might as well.
She no lose head when wrapped in.
Why don't you guys make perception checks?
And Peepers is not flying. He's literally like on my shoulder. I'm like nuzzling him and shit.
Somebody might be on top of my player token, but I don't see Natiko.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I presumed you still had issues and deleted your token.
Wow, look
that
at
was
my
very wrong of me. I'm sorry. There you go, darling.
Let's just see.
Am I still hearable now?
Yeah, you sound perfect.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go with perfect, but pretty nice.
Lovely. How about lovely?
Lovely. Luis does not sound lovely.
He sounds perfect. We have to murder him.
No, great. Thanks.
All right.
Of course, my passive is higher than that.
Right.
Passive's 18.
So, you get a glimpse. The ceiling here is pretty high. It's 60 feet up. And you get a glimpse of movement, but it's unclear what it was. You can't really make it out.
Oops. Yeah, I would literally kind of
It
stop
was
moving and put
in
my hand up.
this area here.
Oh, don't see where you're pinging. If you're pinging. Okay, see it now.
Concentrating on anything at this point anymore. I think that was Bane from before. Just FYI, because I still have the little clock on my token.
Gotcha.
There.
I forgot. Who else has a familiar besides me?
I believe Derek did.
Derek.
Carlo's got a friend, though.
And Derek is still running a little bit late, so
That's
we are
cool.
sans Derek at the moment.
Well, I will put my hand up and point out to everyone what I think I saw, and then, though I am loath to do it, I will send peepers to investigate. So, you guys will all hear me talking to peepers like peepers is a real person, telling him to be safe, and if he sees any danger, come right back, and but go check it out. And I'm immediately like reach hand out on Leela's shoulder, and it's like, don't even explain what I'm doing. I'm just grabbing onto her shoulder and immediately just using Peeper's senses as he flies off towards hopefully not certain doom.
All right. Sorry, yelling at the cat. Okay, so Peepers flies forward through the tunnel, and in midair seems to collide with something, and he starts, flapping his wings in more distressed and twisting and turning as if he's caught on something, but that thing can't be seen. Let me read here real quick. Let's roll initiative.
As I don't know why I feel like that's mean. It's not.
Or peepers.
You're gonna see a huge cat in severe anguish in a moment.
Sorry, I was AFK for a few minutes. So what's going on?
Whisper Tinkle sent his familiar Peepers to fly ahead, and he seemingly has got caught on something, and we're rolling for initiative.
Oh, okay. Damn peepers.
Next time you go first, you get stuck. Or maybe I misunderstood you. You just say damn peepers, didn't you? I might have misunderstood.
Poor
right.
peepers.
WT, you get the first action here as you see Peepers is in distress.
Okay, well, that's peepers. Hold on, give me a second. As per the spell, I'm just gonna pop it real quick. Okay. I'm gonna immediately let loose of Leela's shoulder. I'm going something from not know what it is, and I'm gonna move off to the side, and I'm gonna have peepers pop into a pocket dimension and reappear on my shoulder.
All right. I think that instantly breaks the grapple that Peepers was under.
And then I'll just kind of crouch real low and use a bonus action to try to blend in with my surroundings. How dark is it in here?
It is underdark. So let's see. Marista's carrying a light source. Leela's carrying a light source.
Oh, in that case, never mind.
Right.
I'll just end my turn right there, immediately pulling out my bow and notching an arrow.
Okay.
Oh, where's the thing? There it is. Boom.
So let me see something here. Because Peepers got caught on it. Let's see. It would be. You can see up in the ceiling that it is, in fact, a cave fissure that is adhered to the ceiling 60 feet up and had lowered its filament in the cave passage, and that is what Peepers got caught on.
Peepers.
So,
Open
Nautico,
eyes.
as we go to your turn, there is one cave fissure that is visible.
I'm so sorry. You said one cave fissure. That's what?
Visible.
Oh, visible. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely. Oh, that's. Let me see if I have anything. Cause that's. If there's one, there's got to be more. Let's be honest here. Do I have anything good for this?
You should shake them loose.
No, I don't. Okay. I guess for now I'll move here. And how far am I? Let me see. Okay, that's not far. I'll hit it with a. I'll hit it with a Toll the Dead.
Okay, that's a wisdom save, right?
Yep.
So 5, 8 necrotic damage for this guy. He's got no kind of immunity to it, so he takes 8 necrotic damage. Alright. And if that's it for Nautico, we go to Marista.
Okay, Dan, you said it's 60 feet up?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What to do? Oh, it's 40. Okay.
40 feet.
All right.
So it's further away vertically than it is horizontal. But what a 4-6 triangle is a 4-5-6, right? So it would be 50 feet away ultimately.
50. Okay. All right. I will try using ice knife on it.
No. I mean, then they call up my name like of the team, like. Well, yeah, like they call up names and then they get up from the bench and standing in line together. See what they do.
I guess actually technically it's 72 feet
What do they call that?
if I use the Pythagorean calculator.
Oh.
All right. So 72 feet. And you used an ice knife that has a range of 60, so you're going to have to get about 10 feet closer.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see.
That should be close enough.
Okay.
All right, so you're shooting one up at this guy up in the ceiling, so 24 certainly hits for 10 piercing damage. So that hits him. And then he makes a dexterity save. 7, he fails against the 5 cold damage. And the one next to it that you didn't know was there makes his saving throw. Okay, and he makes a saving throw, so he takes no damage. But now you know he's there
Gotcha.
because he moved. He flinched at the attack, even though it didn't harm him. And we go to Sloth.
All right. So, can human sloth use weapons? It's like Orla has a light crossbow that she never uses.
Yeah, let me see.
So-
I think I might even be able to just drag it onto his sheet. Let me see.
Okay.
See if I can save us a little bit of work. Yeah, look at that.
All right. Cool. He's gonna use that.
Oh, it might. Okay, yeah, it's using his dex, so he's +1. The range is wrong. Let me see if I can correct that. The range should be 8320. So let me edit that. Range is 80/320. One target, 1d8 piercing damage. Not 1d8 +1. Wouldn't you add your
Be 1d8
dexterity?
plus 1.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1d8 +1. There we go. All right, so that should work for him properly now. All right, but it looks like that was a miss anyway.
Yeah. Is he rolling just to you because it didn't appear?
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh no, I
Oral.
did. There it is.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 7. Okay.
All right.
I was just scrolled up. Okay. Yeah. So he misses.
All right. And the last one reveals itself as it comes out of hiding and starts to move forward into the tunnel. So it's got a speed of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it crawls along the ceiling. Can it move with its filament extended? I don't see why not. It doesn't say it can't. So we're gonna say that that's what he did. So he's moving down the tunnel with this long silken thread, an unbreakable thread, I might add, that he's trying to snare you with. And we are back round to poor little Peepers.
Well, since Peepers is on my shoulder and we can see that, send Peepers up to fly around and harass this thing, and he'll give the help action to if someone is going to attack it next as he just harasses this thing.
Alright, so Peepers does his bit, and then we are at the Stonebreaker.
Luis Stonebreaker. I can do it from there. I don't like the guy who's trolling for me. So we'll cast Guiding Bolt at him.
Guiding Bolt, alright. That's a hit for 17 radiant damage. This guy right up front, right?
Yep.
Boomba.
Take that. The Stonebreaker.
Alright. And then
I'll go there.
with that, we go to Orla.
All right. Orla is going to cast Firebolt on this guy back here.
Ooh, there's 13 now. This is interesting. Let me figure out exactly.
What?
Never good when the DM says, "Oh, that's interesting."
It's flammable.
Yes, but he's not quite at half his hit points yet. He is he needs to lose 6 more hit points to be at half. So he does not have vulnerability to fire damage right now. So he takes that 13. Now he does have
Oh, he does.
vulnerability
Okay.
to fire damage.
All right, and then I'm going to back up.
All right. All right, this one here doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, just trolling. Going ahead, he's gonna make contact with somebody on his next turn, but for right now, that is what he gets. And this one is gonna try to. Let me see real quick. Cave, 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 cave. Oh, funny, it's not in my book. Cave Fisher is not in my book. Okay. We'll have to look in the other one. Just looking for a tactic real quick here. There we go. All right. So they are pretty fearless fighters. They're used to winning, and even when they're taking a beating, they don't necessarily turn and run. So this one is coming forward as well. He is not running, and we go to Leela.
That one is up in the air, though, right?
All 3 are.
All 3 are. All of them 60 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
All of them with their filaments dangling down.
Mm-hmm. Think. Okay, I just got to read something real quick.
Please go right ahead. I'm taking the time to read the tactics more on Cavefish, so. Okay, I see what they're gonna do now. Okay, that makes sense.
Well, you gave him too much time.
Is Whisper Tinkle, is your little guy up there, all the way up there with them?
I think he did fly up there. He did a flyby though, so he may have retreated back down.
Yeah, actually, he probably would have stayed up in the area of the same level as them. He would
Okay,
have flew out of reach, but he would have stayed up there with them.
got it.
All right.
I understand, though. Hey,
In that case, the one that's near me, this one here, I'll send a crossbow his way.
All right, and that hits for 4 piercing. So it penetrates its chitinous hide, and stays lodged in there. And with that, we come all the way to the top of the order in the beginning of round 2 with Whisper Tinkle.
Okay. So, question real quick. You said that there are filaments hanging down from each one of these.
Yes.
Does it look like you could I run past without touching one of the filaments?
Now that you see them, yes.
Okay.
When they're motionless and they were stealthing, you couldn't even see the filament, but you can see it because it moves and shimmers in the light.
Gotcha. So I'm gonna look over my shoulder at everybody and say, two bunched up, and I'm gonna just take off running, and I'm gonna try to avoid the filaments as I go, and I'm gonna post up basically right where we first saw them at, and I'm gonna yell at everybody. I'm like, take cover, and I'm gonna look up at this one right there, and I'm just gonna pop off a shot at him real quick. Nothing special to it. And that's most definitely gonna miss. Oh man. And that is gonna be Whisper's turn right there, neglecting to use a bonus action.
All right, Nautico.
Okay. So that's great. What am I gonna use on these guys? You know, I have that crossbow, but I don't know, I've kind of been missing, so I'm just gonna keep hitting them with Toll the Dead, and I'm gonna aim for this really hurt one all the way on the left.
All right, a wisdom save. He makes it, so takes half damage on the toll, or no damage.
Oh, it's no damage because it's a cantrip.
Cantrip. I always forget it's a cantrip. All right, Nautico, and we go to Marizda.
Okay. I'm going to cast Entangle.
And they are up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
Okay,
Can
so-
you cast Entangle on the ceiling?
let me see. I'll see what it says. Well, it says the ground, but
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think.
I guess I'll let you interpret that, Dan. See what
Yeah,
you say.
the fact that it says the ground, I think, is pretty clear. It's the ground.
Okay. All right. Well, first I'm going to back up, and actually I'm going to cast Ice Knife again, and I'll go for the one that's wounded. So
All right.
this guy here. All right. Let's see.
Ice Knife hits. Only 2 piercing damage, though. And then followed by a dex save that he fails for 7, and his buddy fails for 7.
All right.
All right, there's a successful Ice Knife attack, and we go to Sloth, who's learning the finer points of operating a light crossbow.
Nice. Try that again. On the really hurt one.
Almost,
Ah.
Sloth, almost. All right, now this guy is going to troll straight forward now.
I think
Oh, did
before
you have
sorry,
something else? I'm sorry.
yeah, I just think he's gonna copy Whisper Tinkle and he's gonna run under. If he can he do that and avoid the?
Yes, if he's moving through, he gets to avoid them.
Okay, so he's gonna run to the other side.
All right. And then this fissure is going to move forward. Now, Nautico is this thing. It's very long and drifts awkwardly. So you need to make a DC 13 Dex save to avoid touching this this adhesive filament as it's trying to basically fish and snare you. So it does. So you are grappled. It managed to snare you with its filament, and that was its move action. And with its actual action, it yanks you 55 feet up in the air.
I can't grab Nautico or she goes flying up the air.
On the cave fisher, sir, they use their filament to reel in their prey. All right. So no, Nautico is up in the air, 50 feet up, 55 feet up, and within striking distance of the cave fisher on its next turn. We'll go to Peepers.
Well, Peepers is going to continue flying, harassing people, but, someone getting snatched up out of the ground would definitely catch his attention. He'd definitely flutter around the one that's got her, yeah. God damn it, I'm not calling her Naruto again. Snatched up and fly around giving the help action giving the help action on this one that's right there. That's what Peeper's doing, fluttering around.
All right. And then we are at Luis.
So does Luis know what happens if he grabs the filament and he yanks on it?
So the filament has been reeled in.
I know, but the other two have theirs down, right?
They do. If you touch it, you will stick to it.
Right, so can I yank the ring off the ceiling by hold onto it?
Don't think so.
I swing on it like Tarzan? That's what Luis would do, but he's not going to at the moment. He's going to try and save Nautico.
I would say the filament, well, it is pretty strong. It can lift like 200 pounds, so it can.
Yeah, but I'm a Goliath.
Right. You weigh more than 200 pounds.
The soaking wet, yeah.
All right,
curious.
so I can't answer exactly. I'd say there's a 50% chance that you could pull it off the ceiling, potentially. But I would say that at best it's only a 50% chance.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, the one that's got Nautico is now no longer resistant to flame, right? Fire blood that you took it.
This one that's got Nautico has more than half of its hit points, so it is not covered in its own flammable blood.
Oh, we'll try to get it there. Sacred Flame it.
I think Sacred Flame does radiant damage anyway, not fire damage.
Oh, damn it.
For the fact it says flame, right?
I'm misleading.
All right, 6 radiant damage to the one that's got Nautico.
I tried Nautico.
Orla.
Appreciate it.
All right. I'm going to see if I can take out the one that's nearly dead with fire.
Not flame, but fire.
26 fire damage.
There.
And this creature emits a high-pitched squeak, and it releases from the ceiling and crashes with a sickening crunch on the ground 60 feet below.
And Orla will back up even more, even though I can't really.
Back up.
So I'm at the end of the map.
So this one scurries across the ceiling and comes up on Nautico and is making 2 claw attacks against poor Nautico. Now, Nautico is grappled. Is she restrained or anything, or is she just grappled?
I think you just said I was grappled. I don't remember you saying restrained, but
Right. So you are grappled, and it's escape DC 13, but attempts to escape the grapple are at disadvantage. The filament can be attacked, but a weapon that fails to sever it becomes stuck to it, requiring its own action to be pulled free. All right, so yeah, let's do these claw attacks. Here they come. Number 1 and number 2. No advantage does not apply. Does a 16 hit? I think so, maybe.
it just hits, yes.
All right, so 7 points of slashing damage, and the 13 misses. This one has dropped its filament and is now focused on capturing the prize that this other one has reeled in. This one is splattered on the floor, and we go to Leela.
So this one right here is now reachable.
Nope, 60 feet up.
Still 60 feet up.
Yep.
I can throw you. Fine,
All right. Well, I guess I'll hex it first. Well, let me see what the range on that is. 90 feet. So yeah, I'll hex it. One right here.
Hexed.
Go me.
No dice with the hand crossbow.
That's it.
All right. Whisper Tinkle.
Yeah, I was mute. Using your Pythagoras theorem there, how far exactly away am I from him?
All right, so it is 35 feet away and 60 feet up. 35 and 60, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a shortcut right here where I can say 35.
Math is not my strong suit.
Neither. That's why I have a shortcut to it. 35 and 60. All right, so that makes it 40 feet away.
All right, 40 feet away. So I'm going to take a knee then real quick, and I will use my bonus action to steady aim up at it real quick. And I'm going to let one loose. Where's the advantage thing? There we go. Fingers crossed. Woo-hoo.
All right, there you go.
All right.
Oh, wait, yeah, steady aim, right. So okay.
Steady aim, yeah.
20 points of damage against the one on the right.
And then I can't move. And that's my turn. I'm just like, you let her go.
All right. Nautico, 55 feet off of the floor of this tunnel. You've got 2 cave fishers, 2 hungry cave fishers in your face.
Yep. So it's only this one that has me grappled right now, right?
That is correct, right.
Okay. So I would have to either kill it or make a strength check to essentially get out of this.
Yes, to make it is athletics or acrobatics, DC 13, but you have to make it a disadvantage.
Okay, but if I have advantage from peepers, like, would that carry over?
Then
helping me?
It just cancels. They cancel each other out for a normal roll.
Okay. I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna try and make an athletics check to break out of the grapple. And
Okay.
no, that does not work.
All right.
All right, let me
Um,
just. I'm just checking my bonus actions. Because I had a plan, but this was if I could break the grapple.
You do know what happens if you break the grapple with the thing that is holding you 55 feet off the
Right,
floor.
but
Okay.
I have a certain bonus action that I can do that
I
gives
see.
me a flying speed
I see.
if I'm in dim light, if not darkness,
Right.
from my twilight domain.
You definitely are at that. All right. Okay, so the grapple didn't break regardless, and if that is it for Nautico, we go.
Well, if I'm in such a dire situation, I will cast spiritual weapon.
Sure. It missed,
And-
but I'll drop it on the board.
Yeah, just to have something. I just have to be in dim light, if not darkness. So.
All right, what you got, Marista?
Okay. I am going to. I'm going to call forth a wild companion, so it'll be a fae. Now, yeah, if you want to plop one on the board for me.
There you go, like one of these guys here.
Thank you.
You got it. You can move him now.
Okay. And I'm going to have him move and attack this guy.
And he
There.
can fly?
Or can they? Oh, shit. Faes can't fly, can they?
Well, I mean, I don't think. I mean, some can, some can't. It
Oh, I see.
depends on exactly what it is. I would read the spell description.
Okay, let's.
What is the spell?
It's called Wild Companion. It's actually not a spell. It's actually a trait.
Got it. I'm reading it now. So it's effectively the find familiar spell. I can't drag this down right now. John,
Okay.
you research that while we
Okay.
go on.
Yep.
Sloth, take your crossbow shot.
All right. I assume he has to move up a little so that it's within his, because I think its range is 80 feet. So it's got to move up. Are we trying to kill this one that's grappling our friend and our friend's gonna fall down? Because that's a bonus action, not a reaction, right?
It's this one that's grappling.
Yeah,
not
but if
that
it
one,
lets
right?
go, can anyone, like, catch her?
I'm going to run underneath if you want to work. If you want to do the other one, I'm going to go underneath Nautico next. Unless I can
I
catch
don't
her
think
from
he
here.
can one-shot. I don't think Sloth can probably one-shot kill him, but just, probably need a plan.
Hey,
But
Johnny.
he's-
I'm sorry. 1 second, Ola. That this
Yep.
text I just posted here, Johnny, says it all. You have to choose one of these animal forms. Some of them can fly, some can't. So if you want one that can fly, pick one that can fly, and then I'll drop you the token so you can see, if it can attack and how much it can do for damage and all that.
Okay, thank you, Dan.
So a hawk probably,
Yeah.
or an owl,
Um.
a raven. But we'll wait till we come back around for you. Let's
Okay.
come back to Orla here.
Okay.
Or Sloth, I should say.
Yeah, so Sloth is gonna shoot at the injured one because I don't think he can take him out. So that should.
All right,
8
15. Oh, just missed.
Oh,
Oh.
Bounced
better every
off its
time.
side.
Almost there, Sloth.
All right, multi-attack coming at Nautico. And this thing's got you grappled. It's going to drag you along with it. It's going to start trying to move away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it moves over here, and it is dragging you with it, Nautico.
Can I, like, I can't do a reaction to that because I'm grapple, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think that would count.
Ooh, and
Because I'm
he,
technically still in this
Ow.
area. Wow.
and he hits you for 15 damage on one of his claw attacks. Oh, let me move Peepers out of the way for a second. I'll move my number down. Put Peepers back. There we go. All right, and that is our Fisher, and we go to Peepers.
Peepers would most definitely stick with Naruto's one. There, I said it again.
Who-
Naruto shit.
Who
God
is
damn
that?
it, man. Nautico has one flying around it, giving the help action and then slipping away, but keeping pace with it, not letting her out of his sights.
So I am. Luis is going underneath Nautico. If I kill this thing, I'm going to catch her. Can I do that, or is it she going to land on me instead?
She's gonna fall 50 feet. So I'll give you like an athletics check to half the damage or something. But
Okay. So I will cast Guiding Bolt. Try and kill it.
all right, going straight up. You hit. Let me move the tokens. Let me shuffle them a little bit. Here we go. Got this guy, and you hit him for 14 radiant damage. Guess how many hit points he had?
15.
Yep.
You suck.
All right, so
Sorry, Nautico. I tried.
Appreciate it.
Orla.
I can reach
Yeah.
and
Finish.
Guiding Bolt. When Guiding Bolt hits, it gives advantage, right?
Oh, it does.
All
You're
right.
right about
thinking.
that.
I'm gonna firebolt him at advantage.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
need
you
it.
hit for 22, which does 44 points of damage.
Wow.
Fire
Only on one
damage.
hit point though.
Load it.
Do I take some of that fire damage? Or
Of course
Okay.
not, I'm a sharpshooter.
No.
I see. Nice.
But this thing falls 50 feet to the ground. And it's a big, heavy creature.
Gotcha.
And
Louise.
so Luis, let's do 5d6. Oh, that's 1d6. Let's do 5d6. There we go. So Luis, make a dexterity saving throw. DC 13.
Next saving throw.
Okay, so you only take 10 points of damage from the falling critter as you move out of the way. But now, right on its heels is Nautico, and you have to move back in the way. So make a...
Wait. I'm sorry. I have to ask.
Yes.
I can't, as a reaction, use that bonus action I mentioned before.
Yeah, what does it do?
So I'll put it in the chat. But it's called Steps of the Night. But basically, I can give myself a flying speed equal to my walking speed for 1 minute.
Right. And I would
As
give
long
it,
as I am in dim light or darkness.
it's not even the question that you're in dim light, is that it is a bonus action, which means that it can only be done on your turn.
Okay.
So unfortunately, you can't use it as a reaction. So
I can't.
so we are
But will
going
I
to do
fall
yes.
I'll
55
catch you.
feet before my
I'll catch
turn?
you.
Right. So let's see. Nautico, you can either make a dexterity saving throw on DC 13, or you can let I'm drawing a blank on Luis's name. Thank
Luis!
you. Luis's name.
Stormbreaker.
Luis can make a DC 13 athletics check to catch you.
If it's just a dex check, I only have a +1. So
Athletics is +6.
I'm gonna let Luis take it. I trust you, Luis. Don't fail me. This is to make up for dropping me in the water back in the first session.
All right, so you both take 16 points of damage.
Damn.
God damn it. Oh my god. 16.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, you were slippery. What happened?
Oh, I
got fake cave fisher slobber on you.
I'm up. That's all I can say is that I'm up.
All right. And that was Orla's attack that brought everybody crashing down. This cave fisher up here drops his filament and goes after Marista as the closest target. So, Marista, what about a dexterity saving throw, DC 13? Nice. Okay, so you managed to avoid the filament. This thing is still fishing. But it is, yeah, it's stupid too. So it's going to fight to the death. And we go to Leela.
All right. I'm just gonna send up another crossbow bolt.
Ooh, swing and a miss.
Not so good.
WT.
Well, since he's the same distance, and it looks like don't say Naruto. Nautico is over there breathing. I'm gonna use a bonus action, and since I'm already on my knee, I'm just steady aim and take a shot at that one that's over there.
All right.
Oh no, 18.
18 hits.
All right, and I can't move. I'm just looking over at what everybody's doing. Impressed.
All right, 20 points of damage. Let's record that. That's quite a bit of damage there. And we go to Nautico. Back on the ground.
Okay. Well, first things first, I'm going to heal myself. I somehow survived with 1 point. 1 HP. I'm still up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. When he said, I was like, holy shit, I'll still be awake. That's amazing. Just gonna prayer of healing. Yeah, just gonna do a quick prayer of healing on myself. And see, Luis, how are you looking, buddy?
I'm okay.
Sure, you
Fabulous.
don't need any from the damage you took catching me.
Oh, like I said, you were slippery. I'm usually really good at that. It's the spike I do
Because I
afterwards
can
that I usually
pick
get
up to 6 other creatures, so I might as well just also heal
thank
you
you.
as well. It's like
Thank you.
thanks for trying to catch me.
Thank you.
Oh, is that a 10-minute casting time? Whisper Tinkle brings up a good point, right? Prayer of healing might be one of those in between fights, not
Oh
in the
my
middle
god,
of a
it
fight
is.
thing, right?
Shit. I take that back.
I can heal you too if you want to be contained in there.
True.
Thank you, Whisper Tinkle.
I will do cure wounds on myself then. I am so sorry.
I'll give you back your hair.
All right, so with that revised, we move off of Nautico and go to Marista, right?
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's see. First, I'm gonna move out of the way here. And then I'll try Ice Knife again.
All right, shooting it up. 10 misses, but it explodes.
Yep.
And he misses his save, so he takes 12 cold damage.
Hey, okay.
Nice,
I'll take
nice
it.
damage roll, right?
I'll take it.
All right, Sloth.
Okay.
4th tries the charm.
Hit. Come on, Sloth.
He's
No.
getting worse.
It's too much pressure. Cheering for him. We should just leave him alone.
He didn't have all these emotions before to distract
Right.
him. All right, so Peeper's doing the flyby thing.
Correct.
All right. And I think that'll give Luis a potential advantage on the attack.
I'm going to heal Nautico first.
All right.
If that's a bonus action.
Hello.
Hey, how are you there, sir?
No, only 9. I'm sorry.
Then anything is great and appreciated.
And then I will guiding bolt the wood. How far am I away from him? Oh, he's close enough. Guiding bolt it. We'll sacred flame it. We'll sacred flame it.
Dexterity.
It's gotta be a cantrip.
Failed. 9 radiant damage. O to the R to the L to the A.
All right. Is
O
he
to
under
the R to the L
50%?
to the A.
He got less than half his hit points.
So?
Fire.
Yes,
Time for
he has
fire.
less than half of his hit points. Right. Unfortunately, your shot went wide.
All right, I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Much better.
Oh, look at that. 9 becomes 18.
If you're going to use inspiration, that's the way to use it.
That is the way to use it. And
Good.
another one comes
Yeah.
crashing down.
I remembered.
Congratulations. You have won that fight. Let me see here. I should be able to do this math in my head. 2100 XP divided among 7 of you is 300 each. But more importantly, you are here to harvest. So why don't 3 of you roll a 1d4 plus 1? See how much blood you can actually harvest from these cave fishers. We'll take the first 3 of you who roll a d4. Alright, there we go. Marista, Whisper, Tinkle, and Orla right on the case. So Sheppy, Marista, you found 3 vials of blood. Whisper, Tinkle, you got yourself 4, as did Orla. I think those are 5 gold apiece back in town, and you have. It took you a little while, as I said. You had to wander the Underdark for a day, literally 24 hours, before you finally encountered a cave fisher, and you encountered a few other things on the way. But with this little side mission done. Do you guys still want to roam the tunnels around Skullport looking for random monsters, or do you want to get back to Skullport and turn in your? No, 50 gold of profit probably isn't really worth it. But it was always. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just about to say, I'm looking at my XP. We're 700 XP away from leveling up. Just gonna put that out there.
Oh.
I thought we were closer than that.
Yeah, let's do a moment of counting to see what does everybody have. Who's got the highest?
Oh, okay. Maybe
I
I'm
have
300
A
off.
little bit. Yeah,
I have 22,602.
Me
Same.
too.
Hey, it looks like I might have
Same
missed
here.
100. Okay.
Last week, right?
Still, the point still stands. We level up at 23,000.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Very close.
So
Yes.
400 XP away.
Let's pretend to think we do easy work for 50 gold. We find more, get more gold.
You get more experience too.
So more hunting, you guys are saying?
Yes, I think we should hunt.
You just want to wander the tunnels?
We're hunting wabbits.
All right. Let me scroll way back up here.
While you're doing that, Nautico, are you praying?
Yeah. To correct that, let's say we'll both get the 13 back.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. Retcon that one.
Yeah, after getting picked up, we'll say I started praying.
I hear that a lot. Please don't drop me. Oh, please don't drop me.
All right. So wandering the tunnels, eh?
Sure.
Looking for random cabin encounters. All right. So for every 4 hours you spend wandering, I roll a d20. And if I roll an 18, 19, or 20, a random encounter occurs. So it only took 4 hours of wandering the tunnels following your encounter with the cave fishers to trip off another one. So good on you. Let's see which one it is. Guess what? It's more cave fishers. You found more.
Boy.
Just like that. Just like that. You went and found more. And the encounter calls for 3. If I suppose I could do 1d4 minus 1 because they're usually solitary. So it's only a single cave fisher that you encounter this time. Just a single one. But without making it too tedious, I think it's safe to say you could target this thing. I mean, we could. Do you really want to do the same fight again with just one of them?
One's not enough, right?
I say I'll just give you the XP and give you 1d4 plus 1 more vials of blood if you want to call it that.
Sure.
I won't pass that deal up.
Yeah, sounds like a good deal.
So it's that is 100 100 XP, and somebody roll 1d4 plus 1. All right, Orla got it. So 5 more vials of blood and 100 XP each. So now you're that much closer. You're gonna are you determined to basically spend time in the tunnels until you get your next level?
Yeah.
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 Let's because you're so close, and it would be kind of tedious random encounters. Since that's your goal, let's give that to you.
Ooh.
And that way we can get back to the business in Skullport.
What would that put us at? 23?
23,
23.
right
Yeah.
at 23,000. So you return to Skullport with a little bit more experience under your belt. Trying to find where the hell everybody is. All right, there's everybody. All right. So everybody need a moment to do their level math, I'm assuming?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think I've got everybody back here in Skullport, in the kind of northwest quadrant of the first floor, or first level of the city. It's got 3 vertical levels.
Now the big decision.
And this is what, level 7?
Yeah, it's, for me, it's do I dip into the cleric or do I go to level 7 fighter?
Ooh.
Hey, Luis is also a cleric.
Yes.
I don't get to make and play characters very often, but I love multi-classing.
I'm really debating doing Eldritch Knight with Forge Cleric.
Forge cleric. Just having flashbacks to our Tuesday game.
Herr Burgomaster.
That didn't quite go as I expected.
I've learned to expect the unexpected.
Oh, yeah. What do you guys think? I'm having a real hard time with the decision. Do I dip into the cleric or just keep within the fighter right now?
What powers are you looking to get for cleric?
If I go to the cleric, I'm going to do 5 levels of it so I get the Spirit Guardian.
This seems a pretty specific reason. If Spirit Guardian, is there any other synergy or?
Yeah, I also will pick up automatic +1 to either my weapons attack or I can add another point into my AC. And then I'll also have the shield spell, which if I need to, I can add 2 AC by concentrating. So I could literally get my AC up to 24 walking.
Oof.
Dan doesn't like that.
Yeah, I would advise you not to do that. I was thinking something AC more like 12. That's cool.
And then I'd have walking heals on top of that. And I just made my decision.
Well, there you go. Glad I could help.
I have a question.
Yes.
All right. So the levitate spell. If you levitate something, can you move it while it's levitated with a mage hand?
I would I guess how much does it weigh?
Well, kind of like, I don't know, nothing really, because it's being levitated.
But does it? Yeah, I
You wait.
mean, I get what you're saying. Is it a frictionless surface? But of course, with magic, I mean, it could still have its weight.
Well, the levitate spell can only levitate up to 500 pounds.
I'm gonna go ahead and say rule of fun, yes.
Okay.
That if you were levitating something, it wouldn't take nearly as much force to push it, and therefore a mage hand might have enough force to move it right along.
Gotcha. Get rid of that one.
I'm going to fill my cup and probably put a new vape cartridge on my marijuana pen, and I'll be right back.
Sounds like a good plan.
Okay?
Oh, I forgot to mention, did you enjoy the holiday yesterday?
Oh, very much so.
I wish you guys had been there to see me DM blitzed out of my goddamn mind.
It's officially legal in Jersey starting today for everyone.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Recreationally legal.
Yes.
That's the key distinction there.
Yep, of course they had to do it the day after 420 though.
Right.
Hey, but they did it.
I will be right back.
Gotcha. Hey guys, question. I'm swapping out a spell. I haven't used Inflict Wounds except maybe once, and I don't really use it, so I'm swapping that out. And I just got access to second level spells. So, thinking about a damaging spell, I was thinking about Dragon's Breath. Technically, I can put it on a familiar, I can put it on one of you guys too. It is an action to use. Or would you guys say Shadow Blade?
Shadow Blade's a nice spell.
It is. Yeah.
Do you have a magic weapon?
Of course not.
There you go.
Yeah, you're right. That was a dumb question. I apologize.
No, that was just my opinion. There's 100 ways to do things.
Just 100? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Dude, I spend weeks building characters.
Oh, baby.
I get a little over on the min-maxing them sometimes.
I used to do that. And there's nothing wrong with it?
Well, look at this guy here. How he's built.
I still have less than 40 hit points.
I have 73.
Oh, fuck you. Oh, I can cast second level spells. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah. I can get away faster than you can.
Yeah, they just can't hit me. Well, at least not often.
If they hit me, something is horribly wrong.
If they hit me, they rolled really well.
You know it's gonna really suck when you get hit with some magic.
No, because my next time I can choose abilities, scores, or feat, I'm taking the feat shield. So that way, if it's an AE attack, I automatically only take half, and if I save, I take 0.
I wasn't talking about like damaging magic like a fireball or something like that. I mean like mind influencing magic.
I have a weakness there.
It's like, why is the paladin killing us? Swing ass. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, actually,
blowing us down.
No, actually, I have a 13 wisdom and an 11 intelligence, so it's not too bad. My dex and charisma are through the just bad.
What? How you charisma bad? No, I'm just messing with you.
I have an 8 charisma.
I have a Twilight Cleric on Mondays that has an 8 intelligence.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Then again, Bador's charisma is like 8 or 9 too.
Oh man.
And now I'm just like looking at my stats now, and like they're pretty like balanced except charisma. Charisma is like everything is above an 11 for all my stats, and then charisma is just a 9.
Wow.
I have 2 at 18, and then 1 at 13 and 1 at 11.
How'd you manage to get them all so high?
Well, the ability using the I didn't take many feats. I took 1 feat, and the feats I do take, I make sure they have stats.
Gotcha. Right. Yeah, I always look for those feats as well. The ones
one
that give you a +1 to strength or something in addition to something.
And the Constitution bonus that dwarfs have is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
All right, how we all doing? We all happily sitting at level 7 now?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna drop. Let me find these little happy boys. So I'm gonna put a few of these guys around town. These right here, you can see is one of the 13 flame skulls that can be found roaming around the city. As you are coming back into this section of Skullport, you happen to see one of these Scully boys floating by, just adding to the scenery of the city. And if you are looking for Gaiud's distillery, I believe this is it right here. I'll zoom back to you where you guys are.
Yeah, we gotta go drop the blood off there, right? He's gonna make us some real dwarven ale.
Right.
What's the think he's gonna pay us?
In ale. Good stuff.
We can sell some to him and get some ale. We can do both.
Fine.
Right, so want to head that way?
Yep. Here's our AC of 23 friend.
He's heading that way.
Okay, follow.
I won't hit that until we do a long rest. I'll be down 1 point until a long rest.
I heard something completely different when you said that. You said I wouldn't hit that until a long rest. I'm like, wait, what are we talking about? What's going on?
It's a
I missed something.
suitable time for that activity, I suppose.
Yeah, to take long rest. Yeah, that kind of goes together.
I don't think much rest. Well, I mean, everybody's different.
Rest after.
Sorry, what is this right here?
That is another one of the 13 flame skulls that haunt Skullport.
We have to catch one of those, don't we?
Well, you were talking with Elvira, and Elvira has put you onto a quest. Where let me
To
see.
talk to the Dragonborn first.
Right, yeah, she sent you to talk to Felrax in Dalagor's fortress, and the entrance to Dalagor's fortress is on the middle level of Skullport, over on the eastern side of the city.
So we'll do the booze dude and then head up there, you guys?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So, how many vials? Did we keep track how many vials of
Yeah.
Cave Fisher blood?
15 total? Or was it
16.
16? My bad, 16.
So 16 times 5 is your reward in gold pieces. Plus, you are given, or he tells you to come back for some of the spirits. It'll take him a little while to brew it, but he'll be sure to save some of the first batch for you, Derek.
Alrighty.
In particular, since you're the dwarf there.
We'll share, won't you?
Always.
So you guys up here are in Skull Square. Here, there's just empty buildings surrounding the square that is festooned with iron gibbets dangling from wooden masts. I remember we previously had discussed what the gibbets were.
I was just trying to remember.
Yes, it's like a little execution thing.
I think there's still a picture of it.
In the chat, right?
Yeah.
Le gibbet.
Bertinkle lost. We're over here.
Yeah, I am. And
Let me zoom out, see if I can get a hold
I
of
tried to
everybody.
zoom out further too to see if I could see where the ping was. I thought I followed it to the spot,
Okay.
but I guess there it is. I see it again.
All right, yeah, because everybody's split up a little bit. I see Nautico and Whisper Tinkle down here, right?
Yeah,
They're at Gaiud's Distillery. And Bardor was just there. I don't know where Bardor is now. I've lost him. Oh no, he's back up here with. Oh my God, am I saying Bardor?
Bardor is about a plane away.
Yeah, I know. He's Bardo is not anywhere near here. Derek is right here with everybody else in Skull Square. Looks like Nautico is just heading north, right? Have we got everybody together again? There's everybody.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, they're in Skull Square. It's not much of interest in that portion of the city. The Flagon and Dragon is close by. That is the happening place here.
Well, we did the dwarf guide. Are we heading to the next level, or do you guys want to check out more stuff down here? Because we're talking about the other mission we got to do.
We haven't explored this whole level, have we? I don't think so.
My map's open.
Mr. Tinkle, think
Mine's
this
not,
place
but
have
it
lots
never
of
is.
closed shops.
Oh, maybe a couple spots I haven't hit yet. It looks like.
Yeah.
Is that with the owl?
There's a lot of space here, and there's only a few items of interest. So as long as you guys don't feel too railroaded, rather than let you just wander around looking the sparse map for the few things, I will tell you. I'll give you just a quick summary of what's down here, so that if you want to hit it up, you can. Right over here. We'll say that you've encountered a friendly local who was able to summarize some of the local hotspots, as it were. Here is a inn called the Guts and Garters. Across the street from the Guts and Garters is a pet store called the Feathered Rat. Down here is a market that deals in food harvested from the Underdark. And over here is a map store called the Sword and Sextant.
I think we heard about that one before. We were maybe thinking of going there. Was that right?
Map.
I don't remember. I don't know if I can't. I remember that one though.
Yeah, we heard of it. I don't think we made any distinct plans to head there. We can,
Okay.
but I don't think we made any distinct plans.
All right.
There is also a foundry operated by some Duergar here in the northeastern part of the city. That is the last item of interest. You have everything else to summarize, just to do real quick. The Flagon and Dragon. This is Gaiud's Distillery. What was this place here? 13. I remember that we went there. Oh, that was Thimblewine's pawn shop. Right, the pawn shop.
Right, we went there.
And then this was the Black Tankard, which was another bar that had minotaurs as bodyguards in it. You might remember. And of course, last but not least, the zombie shop run by Olive Stillwater down here. So that's our tour of level 1.
There was the castle at the beginning too, or something, right?
Yes, this is the castle.
Skull Island, right?
Orla
Which is not King Kong's big Skull Island. This is just a little fortress.
Orla would definitely want to stop at the pet store.
Okay. Well, who has a weapon that's not magical right now?
Does Sir Tinkle have weapon that not magical?
In anyone else?
Luis and Mr. Whisper Tinkle?
Yeah, because I'm reading this. One of my abilities I can only do on non-magical items, so I might as well pimp out someone's weapon with it for the day.
And is that a concentration spell?
No, it's a class ability.
Oh, nice.
It turns it into a +1 weapon to hit and damage and makes it magical.
Oh, that is nice. And that's just an ability, not a spell?
It's an ability I can do once a day, and it takes it for 24 hours.
Nice.
Whisper Tinkle sounds very intrigued.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Whisper Tinkle, you do it.
All right. Well, you guys are going to go to the pet shop. I'm going to do that because it takes 1 hour.
Oh, I'll sit with you for an hour and make sure that nothing happens to you while I hold out my bow.
I'm curious what's in the pet shop, too.
That is the pet shop right here.
Do we head to the pet shop? Orla?
Yeah, can we just say that we're going there? Because
Sure, right,
trying
yeah.
to move around.
Right.
Go into the
So,
pet shop.
the owner of the pet shop is a familiar face. It's Elvira Snowveins, the same drunk lady you had encountered at the and got home. And she had put you on this quest. So she is running this single-story pet store. Her merchandise and prices, I'll post them down here in the chat for you.
It's a good thing I didn't go.
And she kind of looks up. And anybody want to make an insight check?
Sure.
I realized I was mute before, but I did tag along because I am also curious about it. I'll also make a insight.
All right. A lot of good insight here. So, as the little bell rang, you could see that she looked up from her desk with a grimace of pain, as she was almost going to dread the transaction. But when she saw it was you, she was relieved. And asks you what brings you by her store today, and she asks if you followed up with Velrax.
Not yet. We're making our way there, but I was very interested to see what pets you have.
Oh, she has a bat and a cat, a frog, toad, a giant fire beetle, a giant rat even, a couple other things.
Giant fire beetle. What's that? Well, since we're adventuring, I don't think I should get a cat or anything like that. How much that's just a nice little rat? They'll eat just about anything, won't they?
Here's the giant fire beetle. It is a small beast.
Oh, wow. They're pretty expensive, too. I think that Orla's just going to get a rat.
And she's very
Don't
pleased.
you touch my rat owls.
Pleased to sell you one. She says it's a disappointing truth, but she has to admit that many of her customers lately aren't in fact pet enthusiasts.
Oh, well,
I was just going to say, isn't rats can be tasty?
Exactly.
don't.
People
No, you stay away.
are desperate
Oh.
and hungry, and it's a disappointing truth that she's had to live with. But she's happy that she's actually in the business of selling pets for a change.
Did you sell a pet recently?
She does a sparse business, but again, she can't speak to the intentions of the people who buy animals here.
What do you typically feed your rats? What's he used to eating?
Soylent Green. They have.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. She has some like rat food or something like that. I'll
Right.
just get like a little pouch of that.
Sure.
Corpses of the people we kill?
Maybe.
There's 2 owls in the party, and might not have to feed them for very
My
long.
daughter said also put a funny hat on them.
Okay. I'll make one.
Maybe you can cook pasta. Make some ratatouille.
Yeah.
Oh my! Wait, have any of you gone and seen Everything Everywhere All at Once?
No.
No, what's that?
It's this new movie, and it's so good. I literally saw it yesterday, but there's like a joke about Ratatouille in it, and it just. I just was curious if anyone had seen it and you were like making a joke towards that, but it's very good.
No.
It's with Michelle Yeoh. It's insane, but it's really good.
Oh, cool.
What network is it on?
It just came out in theaters. It's the new A24 movie.
Oh, got it. All right. So, with your business here at the Feathered Rat concluded, anything else you want to hit on level 1 before heading on up to the middle level?
Good.
Whisper's weapon now magical.
I found
+1.
I was creating a. Yeah, I did that for the short bow. I was creating the thing for the shadow blade, so I'm cool.
So, I found it interesting you didn't have more interest in the Sword and Sextant, which is the map shop.
What's a
Well, that's-
map?
I didn't.
Yeah, I was just about to bring that up because, I mean, would they have maps of other levels in this Dungeon of the Mad Mage?
That's why I thought we had made a plan to go there. But
Yeah, I think we did say we wanted to go there.
All right. So, a pair of Strongheart halflings named Oleander and Will buy and sell maps out of this modest shop. They are eager to procure accurate maps of Undermountain. Few individuals make their way to Skullport that can provide accurate descriptions of Hallister's Mad Arcade. They proposition you to actually help draft maps of levels 1 through 3, and ask if you will help. The process should only take an hour.
So as a wanderer, I have excellent memory for maps and geography.
So you'd be willing to help us out?
What's in it for me, for us?
We'll pay you 1 gold for your time.
1 gold each.
Oh, excuse me.
I forgot
no,
a few zeros.
We'll definitely pay you at least 1 gold for your time, but if you give us a great map, we could pay more.
What do you guys think? Do we have time?
It's only an hour. A
We have
gold
the
for an
time.
hour?
Well, we can go out and kill a few things and get a lot more gold. I'm sorry, that was all loud.
That's okay. You have maps of the other levels?
No, but we're looking to build our library.
So you want to start selling this stuff, but you don't have the maps. What was this to stop us from selling the maps?
Well, you'd be welcome to, I suppose. We wouldn't stop you.
They're not very good at this business, are they?
No, I mean, it's worth more. It's got to be worth more than 1 gold a time.
Yeah. I'm starting to walk out of the shop.
All right. Look, we'll pay you 5 gold.
A minute.
I think you're the real deal, and I think you have valuable information for us. So I'll commit to 5.
I am going to
If you guys want to do it, I'll just do my weapon bond so I can throw my weapon at people and summons it back during that hour.
when he says that the best he could do in 5, I'm going to just kind of placate him with some nonsense, but in Thieves' Can't, I'm going to ask him if that's the best he can do. I don't know if he is going to answer me or not, or if he can even speak it, but this is Skullfort.
It doesn't specify what Oleander and Will are. So I'm going to say they don't deal with the Thieves' Can't.
Gotcha.
So they don't pick up what you're putting down there.
Can I incite him? I don't think he's being honest about this.
I am kind of giving this to you as it's written.
Hint, hint.
All right.
All right, we'll take the time.
Here's the
What
entire.
do I have to do?
Here's the entire thing. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna screenshot it. Because it's not that critical, but I think it could be a reason to at least give you some actual maps of the what you've done to this point anyway. Because if 4 of you detail the same dungeon level and 4 of you succeed on a DC 18 Wisdom Insight check, you can produce an accurate map of the entire level. In which case, I get to reveal in the chat the actual map file, not processed through Roll20, but an actual image file of the entire level for you.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
So I think it's worth it. So 4 of you need to hit a DC 18 Wisdom Insight check. We can say you can do this for levels 1, 2, and 3.
Insight.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
Think.
All right, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of you. 2 of
What about
you.
Sloth?
2 of you got above an 18. So for level 1, you are not able to come. You put together, and they pay you each of you get 5 gold for your time. It takes an hour, but you go over everything you can remember about level 1. And you don't come up with a complete map, but you each get 5 gold for your time.
Okay.
Now we can repeat the process for level 2.
Does Sloth get a shot?
No. Sloth was
I tried.
catatonic for most of this.
Anyone got any bonuses they can give the people? Oh, wait, does anyone have blessing? Will that affect rolls like this?
Or
Um,
guidance.
Guidance would.
Could.
I could use a luck point.
I have guidance.
You can
How
only
many
guide
people can
one
I guide?
person. I think
One
it's
at a
only
time.
At one at a time. It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Could we go up to them one at a time and be like, all right, this is what I remember, and to the point, oh, next comes up.
Pretty
this
sure
is
when
what
I was looking
remember.
at my spells, one of them was like aura something, and it would give us advantage on wisdom checks or something, or
All
wisdom
right.
saves.
So that would guidance would add a 1d4.
Correct.
All right.
Yes.
So I don't think it would make anybody who failed the last round go over. I think if you added 4
Me.
to everybody,
I wasn't close. I'm sorry.
right, it
like
wouldn't put anybody above 18.
No, I was just saying for the next rolls as we go to do them.
But yes. But even if we retroactively said you guys decided that you wanted to do everything you could to produce an accurate map, and you were gonna so much so that you were going to pray for divine guidance in the process, and take your time and really do it. So it again, the result is what it was for level 1, but let's repeat the process for level 2. And we're assuming that we're adding 1d4 to anybody who's close. Nadako would want to roll a 1d4.
Oh no.
Oh, Nadako, you just missed it.
I'm gonna try because if I roll a 4, it'll hit, right?
Zarek, where are you? Yeah, you gotta roll a 4, right? Hey,
Nice.
look at that. All right, so there's
All right.
24 and 18, there's 2. And then 22 is 3, but it's not the requisite 4. So unfortunately for level 2, you get even closer to a complete map of level 2. But
Do
let's
we get
see.
another 5 gold each?
Yes.
What's Sir Tinkle think this easy way get rich?
So now let's see what we can put together about level 3. The only other level you've explored.
Whisper Tinkle think they not
Ooh,
know
there's
what.
4.
God
we
damn
got
it,
this
man!
One.
I
All
don't
right.
think I got double digits at all.
Upload a file. Here comes level 3.
Level 3 was the most traumatic, that's why.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Here it is, in all of its glory.
Nice.
There's a river.
There's the river. Yeah, you sailed that. Oh yeah, well Bob, you weren't here for that. Yes, there's a river that bisects it. The party actually got on a ferry that was piloted by a deathly figure, and they took that into Skullport. The trip took about 6 hours on the river. All right.
I had to swim across it.
So that has been our time at the Sword and Sextant. That took a good. Well, if they took an hour to interview each one of you each time, I mean, I think it's safe to say that we spent like 2 days doing this. And so we'll assume that you weren't in the shop non-stop doing it, but we'll assume that some of this business that we will do with that we'll end up doing on the middle levels was actually done while you were in town here in Skullport working on this stuff. So does that conclude everything for level 1? Should we get on up to the middle level?
Works for me.
All right.
Sure.
I think I got everybody in a room here.
I don't see anything. Oh, there we are. I'm sorry. I was like looking all over the map.
So we came up these stairs here. I just had to paste you in an area that was big enough. So this area is crisscrossed with catwalks. So as you're walking along, if you're not inside one of these rooms, be careful not to step off of one of the catwalks as you roam around. There are an equal number of interesting places up here on the middle level. The first that you come closest to, right here, is a little shop called the Poisoned Quill. And let's see, there's a little sign in the window that says, let's see, what services does he offer?
Like Western Union?
So she says that it says that she has a teleportation service, and she has additional services. I'm going to paste it in the chat down here. So she can cast like Identify. She can cast spells of sending if you wanted to send messages to anyone. For example, a spell of sending might be able to contact Volo at the Yawning Portal, and you could tell him about the that throne, that ancient elven throne that you found, that he had put you on the case for.
Oh.
That is just one example of things you could do with the sending spell.
I guess, do we want to do that?
We should probably do that.
The target is a creature. Range is unlimited on ascending. I was making sure I before I stuck my foot in my mouth, I wanted to actually read the sending spell, and the range is unlimited. As long as it's a creature with which you're familiar, you can send a short message, 25 words or less, to a creature with which you're familiar, and she knows Volo, so.
All right. What do you guys want to send? What message you guys want to send to him?
We should tell him we found the throne, and we should tell him where. Not that I remember, but Orla would remember.
Right.
Whisper Tinkle say, message should tell him hold money.
Yeah, it was just Orla was so stunned that Sloth became a real boy.
Yes, I just.
She was just in such deep shock.
Please. All right. Do we want to get extra scrolls? Because it says she has a few of them.
Of sending. Scrolls of sending, yes.
I was about to say, I think I didn't take it, but I'm pretty sure sending is one of my spells that I can learn.
As a cleric, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't take it either.
That's just,
I could be wrong, but I thought I saw it possibly somewhere.
I'm looking at the cleric list right now.
It is. It's a cleric spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd level.
You just have to prepare it.
25 words or less to a creature you're familiar with. I just have to say, potentially in the 2 days we were doing the map, I switched out one of my 3rd level spells.
Right.
Yeah, I can unprepare Speak with Dead and switch that in if we want to do it that way and save some money.
Yes, let's just do that.
Alrighty.
Thanks, sir, for reminding us.
Whisper not know who we send message to anyways.
So again, on this level, you can see more of the flame skulls off in the distance, moving.
I can't see
slowly
anything
moving
outside the
through.
room I'm in.
I think I probably dropped you in a closed room. Let me open that door. Boom. There you go. Door's open.
Thank you.
Mr. Tinker was getting cabin fever.
Oh, those are catwalks.
Mr. Think that mean name. The suspension bridge.
Feline strut. How's that?
You're fishing for more inspiration, and you're getting close.
Ooh, bright light.
The suspension bridge. That's good. All right, so Peepers is coming up around a corner on another establishment here. Let me see if I can tell you what that is. This is a place called the Lantern Lighters.
He's on my shoulder. I just have his token on top of mine.
Right.
Gotcha.
We were told how to get to.
Oh, that's
the
Sunny over there. I'm
place.
sorry.
Yeah, that's stunning.
Oh,
You were told what, Orla? I'm sorry?
How to find the place with the.
Dalagor's Fortress, right.
Yeah, that whatever.
So
guy.
Dalagor's Fortress is over here. If you can see my ping, you might have to zoom way out because it's not close to you.
Oh wow. Okay.
All right. So I'll keep Sonny going that way then.
Direction.
So the Lantern Lighters over here sells lanterns. I know it's riveting. Don't all stampede to get here at once. But yes, if you are in the market for lanterns, the Lantern Lighter is your place. You can see up here a place called the Sargoth's Bounty. Looks like it's a junk salvage here.
I want to check out the lantern store.
Sure.
All right, there's an old half-elf with a long white beard. The light in his eyes has gone out as time has slowly crushed his hopes and dreams.
No.
Around his neck, he wears a pendant that looks like an eyeball. And if you he says if you need oil for your lantern, he doesn't sell it. He only sells the lanterns. If you want oil, you have to go to the overflowing urn, which is another business.
Okay. What does he have in the way of lanterns?
Well, we've got the Luminous 5000. It's this year's hottest model.
Poor guy.
For a few extra copper, I could throw in the tinted glass so you could cast light in various colors. It's very festive.
Wow. That sounds great.
No, it doesn't.
Ask him about his medallion.
What's the
Trying to find you.
about eyeball around neck?
What's that about his medallion? She calls out.
It's a family heirloom.
It's pretty cool. Right. So I think I'm gonna take one of these lanterns.
Okay, that'll be 3 copper.
Oh, you got it, pal. And I'll
Where-
give him 5.
Where are you? I want to go into the shop too.
Thank you very much for your patronage.
You're over there. Okay.
Yep. So now I got a lantern. Oh yeah.
Did I ever open the
Oh,
door
yeah,
to
bro.
that place? I should open the door to the lantern lighter. I'm sorry.
Is that not where I am?
Mm-mm.
No, you want to come, let me get on the right level for my ping. You want to come over here.
Oh,
I thought it's not right here.
Oh.
Where we are?
This is Taz's, this is the Poisoned Quill.
Oh, I thought that was the lantern place. My
Right.
bad.
No, yeah, this is the teleportation and the sending and
Can you ping the
and
lantern place again or stick
identify.
me there?
Yeah, where are you? I'm trying to find where you are. All right, there you. There you go.
where you're blue?
Okay, there we go.
Yep, that's the lantern lighter.
Very nice.
Andarian is his name. Andarian Dusk.
Are these stairs here?
Nope. That is a building in front of you with a
Oh,
closed
okay.
door, right? And it's
Okay.
nothing special.
Okay. Yeah, it just was a wall of black, and I'm like, is that just stairs? Is that what it is? Okay.
Gotcha.
Am I in the same place you are?
Yeah, it looks like you're in the lantern lighters, Luis. Yeah. And
It's a nice
Nadako
medallion.
is wandering around in the suspension bridges to the south.
How much for the medallion?
He's not at liberty to sell it.
Am I at liberty to offer you something? Come on, you want to give it to me.
No.
You look good on me. You look good on me.
No, I really don't. This
Did
is
you?
an old man with a long white beard, if I'm not doing his voice justice.
Oh no, you sound plenty depressed.
I got the Eeyore thing going on, but I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm capturing his age.
Oh man, friend here want medallion. He take care. You take money. You take blade.
No, it's mine.
What?
Money or blade?
I
Did you
Come on,
sell
guys.
I
Leave him
sell
alone.
lanterns, not necklaces. Be gone.
I was whisper. I take out my water skin, and I'm like, don't make me use this.
Oh, come on, give her inspiration for that one.
Oh, I think yeah. I'm in favor of that.
I won't argue. I won't argue that.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
All right, guys, come on. That's literally all he's got left in life. So
Oh, all right. It's a nice medallion, though.
He doesn't
Listen,
even have
we'll
oil
get
for
you
his
your
lantern.
own medallion.
Well,
I'm saying to whisper to
I
kind
didn't want it for me. Somebody else wanted it. Remember?
I wanted it.
I offered to pay him for it. That's saying, hey, if my friend wants this medallion. Look, you can take gold or you can take steel. And then I got threatened with a water skin.
You backed off, then, didn't
Oh,
you?
God, I love it so much.
Yep.
I gotta love Roll20. I can see that the dynamic lighting is changing for areas that there's nobody standing or moving in. It's like, why is the lighting changing? If there's nobody there, but it's doing its own thing.
Have we
Plus,
passed
yeah.
over that area?
Well,
Yeah,
it
it was
might
the
have to
area
do with
you
my
were.
300 feet of night
Yeah.
vision.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got the birds that's got a long range. You got her that's got a long range. We're probably messing with your map bad.
Yeah, this is the main thoroughfare that you're on now. If there's streets up here on these suspension bridges, this is Main Street that you're on. It runs a long length of the city.
Which way?
So let me see. What you can see? This is 20. This is the junk salvage. A little further up, you can see that there is a place called Twin Beards Traps. Looks like they sell traps. Over here,
But he is.
a little further up in the opposite direction. Let me scroll back here. Oh, is level 2 of a place you already know, the Guts and Garters. That was the inn. That it actually is a multi-story building, so it has a presence here on the middle level as well. I can see Orla and Sloth here are on the other side of the Guts and Garters.
I don't know where I'm going. I'm just running around.
Sure.
So where was that entrance we had to find?
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to get to, but I don't know. I'm getting nowhere.
That is, let me ping it. It's right here.
Oh, so
okay.
it's in my
I was
I
direction.
didn't see it.
I
didn't
did
see the thing.
make it.
Yep, I did too.
I'm guessing it's over towards the east.
Yes.
Okay, I made it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and open the door there for that. And I'm going to have to zoom in a little bit to get a hold of that door. How's everybody else's lag?
Lag's okay. I'm just totally lost.
Not bad.
You're not far off. You and Marista
far. Okay.
are good, and I can see Luis and Whisper Tinkle coming up closer.
All right. Here we go.
Don't you hate when you lose your lighter?
I got a Zippo. I never lose my lighter.
I just had it 5 minutes ago.
Ooh. I have not bought flour in a couple of months now. I've been doing nothing but the vape pen. And I'm spending a lot of money on cartridges, but of course I'm not spending any money on flour, so it's kind of offsetting.
Well, now all you have to do is take the next step and go straight concentrate.
Oh, I like the vape pens because when you're out walking around, people really don't care. If you smoke the joint while you're out walking around, they get all pissy.
This is very true.
You know what? I forgot about that. I will have to go back into that. I forgot about that part.
I suppose it's good to diversify, like any portfolio. It's good to have multiple things going on. But all right, so we're here at Dalagor's fortress. Dalagor was an evil warrior who surrounded himself with necromancers and undead. He and his minions were destroyed or driven out during a period of history called the Spell Plague. They left behind this bleak 3-story mansion that the Harpers seized and turned into a hideout. Elvira told you that there's a dragonborn mage here with copper-colored scales watching over the mansion, and his name is Felrax. Felrax answers the door, and he's got a light cantrip cast on his staff, allowing him to see in the dark, because of course Dragonborns don't have dark vision. So he says that Elvira had gotten him word that you'd be coming by, and he ushers you inside.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the
Yep.
first one across the threshold without thoroughly examining that threshold.
Yeah, I just walk in.
Yeah, exactly. I'll walk in right behind you. If not, you'll see me standing there at the door jam, just like looking it up and down and everything.
Reese thinks he's indestructible, so he doesn't.
It's my job to take the hits. I hope you guys fix it if I take a bad one.
Sure.
That's my guy's mentality.
So once you're all inside and the door closes, the Dragonborn heaves a heavy sigh. I have no dreams, only a fantasy. As a harper, I'm sworn to fight tyranny everywhere, no matter how futile such a fight might be, even here in Skullport, so far from the sun and the light of civilization. So now, in my hour of need, I turn to you, my new friends. Will you join me in sedition?
What's
What
for
would
not
you
know
like
what
us to do?
sedition mean?
Sedition from who?
It is to rebel against the authority. I aim to turn Skullport into a shining city under the mountain. But first, we have to settle with restoring the 13 and letting them do the heavy lifting against the Xanathar Guild.
I think it sounds exciting.
After
But after-
that, hopefully more harpers and citizens of good repute will come to Skullport and gradually change the very soul of this place. If this fantasy is fulfilled, Skullport will become a just egalitarian society. However, I understand it's one step at a time, and these goals are a long shot at best.
Is it ball, death, and mayhem?
What?
I suppose, if you mean in the way that we wish to conquer our enemies, then yes.
Okay.
How do we capture the 13? There's 13 of them?
So, he says, the good news is, I think we need only capture one of them, and restore the one to sanity, and then it should be a domino effect, and he will free the others. Felrax explains that he has been researching how to mend the Flame Skull's sanity for months. He explains that he needs a tincture that, when poured on a Flame Skull, humbled in the sanctum where they first swore their oath, it will cure it of its dementia. However, there's only one that I would know how to brew such a concoction, and that is Nightshade, who operates a shop on this level. So I would send you to this Nightshade and to treat with this crone to get this tincture that we would need for a ritual. The ritual involves taking the Flame Skull to a place called the Sargoth Enclave, a place to these undead would be akin to an altar.
Oh,
And then once
I'm
there,
about Ian.
the Flame Skull must behold the legacy of the Netherese Empire and hear the words that bore it into undeath so long ago.
You know that I've seen him a lot that he goes into.
Hey, John, can you mute up?
Sorry.
That's okay.
Yep.
It wasn't me. I
Nope.
wasn't hearing voices.
So okay, where was I? All right. So it involves taking the skull to this enclave. He's got to hear the words. He's got to have the tincture poured onto him, and that is that. Now the flame skull must be brought to a place called the Grotto of the Netherese. That sanctum, however, is somewhere underwater. And the only creature that Felrax can think of might know its whereabouts is an old Kuatoa that lairs offshore of Skull Island. And you might have to turn to that Kuatoa for guidance to find this Grotto of the Netherese.
Everybody writing this down?
Right, there's a lot going on here.
Still working on tincture.
Right.
Mm.
And that is a lady, Nightshade. She runs a store called Nightshade's Caress. And I'm trying to find where Nightshade's Caress is. Maybe it's on the upper level. I guess it is because I don't see it here. Okay, so let me check the upper level. Yep, there it is. Okay. So yeah, Nightshade's Caress is on the upper level.
The grotto's underwater somewhere.
The grotto is underwater. You don't know. You'll have to talk to the Kuatoa to find that. You'll have to capture a flame skull and bring him to the grotto. And you'll need this tincture from Nightshade's Caress.
Huh. Anybody know how to capture a skull? The Dragonborn know?
Say again?
How to capture the skull? The Dragonborn friend know how?
He says they're actually amazingly docile, considering. They usually don't offer any more resistance other than trying to float away.
We punch it along like a balloon?
If simply capturing one in a bag should be sufficient. The problem will be finding a way to transport it underwater without extinguishing its flame.
Yeah, it can go into the bag of holding.
Ooh, I suppose it could. That was an ingenious way around that problem.
Oh, I wasn't sure if there's air in there, so...
I don't know that it needs air, though.
All I need is the air. Does the bag of holding hold water out? Keep water out?
I think so. It's magic.
It's a little pocket dimension.
Oh.
Yeah, you can put water in it. You can probably put a flame in it, but it would lose oxygen after so long because there's only, 10 minutes worth of air inside a bag of holding? Something like that.
Yeah, but does your skull really need air?
I don't know. I missed some of what when I came back. We were all I heard was trying to transport a flame underwater. And I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, we're just wondering if the bag of holding would keep it dry, so it keeps
I would
water
think so.
out,
It's like
not
you
inherent
twist
in
it, you twist it shut and tie it off with a little ribbon at top, and it's closed.
Yeah.
Would it catch the bag on fire?
Yeah, it literally
magic.
says
I mean-
placing a bag of. Yeah, it looks like it sounds like it's like a little pocket dimension.
You can't destroy a bag of holding with fire. It's magic.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says pierce, torn, or ruptures. Contents are scattered. It doesn't say anything about fire. Breathing creatures can survive within a number of minutes equal to 10 divided by the number of creatures. Suffocate. That's one way to do it. I think I also might have had control water is like another spell I think I just got on my cleric's list.
Yeah, did you take it? I didn't take it.
I didn't because I didn't realize we would need it, but I can again switch it out if we have the time in advance.
If neat, Whisper Tinkle can levitate.
Ooh. You levitate underwater?
See, we have to take it to underwater creatures so that
Maybe the underwater creature knows the way that we can get down there without getting wet.
Yeah, as I say, I have control water. It lasts 10 minutes. It's concentration. I can part the water in theory.
we'll levitate it and pot the water as we go.
Is it a
Okay,
bigger
so
question to ask how we're going to get through the water?
She's potting the water, or we're okay.
Around all of us? Does control water?
She's parting the water like Moses. We're going to walk down onto dry land, apparently.
Control water
I guess
do
it-
that, or is it within
She
like
is Bruce Almighty.
like that?
She is parting tomato soup.
I don't know how deep the grotto is either, or you're right. So I don't know how much water she can part.
You would have to ask the Kuatoa.
It just says range and area is 300 feet. Let's see. It says you can control freestanding water. Okay, as you choose, up to 100 feet on a side.
So you could just hold it open.
Nope, I don't know.
You know, just go in.
Tabaxi's not sure.
Well, I was gonna say I was gonna go a completely different route.
Here's all the info.
Well, I'm reading control water here, and it says you can part the water.
Yeah.
You can cause the water to part to create a trench. The trench extends, forms a separate wall on either side.
Ooh.
Whisper Tinkle with he could breathe underwater
for 10 minutes.
So I think you can do a trench in the water. I don't think that you could do a pocket in the water that would be underwater. But you could certainly do a trench.
Yeah, I mean, if that works, then I just have to switch out my prepared spells again, but I can totally do that.
Right.
Tomorrow.
Well, we have people we have to talk to.
We have to get all the skulls.
So we can do that, right? And the tincture.
Well, you don't have to get all the skulls. You just have to get one of them.
One skull. We have to get the tincture.
Well, we don't want him to be lonely.
I think his friends will come join him. We have one.
Water walk, water breathe. I think I also have those spells, so those are other things. If I prepare them, I definitely will have ready.
How often can you change spells?
I just haven't taken them because we haven't been around water too much.
All right.
Stonebreaker almost got mold stone just for the fun of it.
Yeah, here, let me look up water.
I think the only big difference really is the concentration. If you really, really want to and how many people you're affecting. Because control water, you're just affecting the water. We're all down there doing our own thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, water walk would just be walking on the surface of the water. But yeah, I think control water, again, it's like literally I could part the water so you guys could walk on dry land and do a Moses of just parting.
Well, depending on how deep it went too, you might just create a trench in the water that ends at more water.
Yes, that's true.
All right. I think we need to talk to these people to find out more.
I think you're right. Where should we go first? Should we go get the tincture first?
Yeah, well, we have to get a bunch of stuff to get ready to get the skull. So why don't we get all that stuff and then get the skull? Does that sound right?
Okay, let's get the tincture first.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Which way to the tincture?
Now, the Tincture Shop is again Nightshade's Caress, and that is on the upper level. You could, while you're here in Dalagor's fortress, there is a spiral staircase inside the building that would take you to the upper level. If you wanted to go that way, that would be your fastest way of gaining access to the upper level. Of course, you could explore the rest of level 2 before you go up, but it is up to you. I could, at this point, help you do the express exploration if you didn't want to wander aimlessly.
I like the Express. You guys?
Yeah, express is good.
Express
Always a good option.
Cliff
All
notes
right.
are always good. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. What do we got? We got this is the Guts and Garters, the inn that has I think on the first and second level. I don't think it goes to the upper level here. The lantern lighters over here. Of course, Taz's, the wizard Taz, her shop, the Poisoned Quill. Those are some of the places that you've encountered already. The Junkyard Salvage, the Trap Store. Let's see if I go around the corner here. What is 16? 16. Okay, so this is more of Gaiud's distillery here. Again, the second floor of that building. There's a place over here. It's a 2-story fest hall that shut down after the spell plague and never reopened its doors, called the Keel Hall. And we'll say this is Felrax's little tour of the area. Here, there was a building, once a seedy tavern, is now a fighting den, where visitors can settle their differences through fisticuffs while spectators place bets on the outcome. It's called the Bats Roost. So if you wanted to make some money, you could potentially go there. Let me see. Is there anything else? Let me zoom out a little bit. I think that's everything over on the left side. That's everything in the middle. Let's check over here. Dalagor's. Alright, what's this one place up here? Let me see what this is. Oh, the foundry, the Duergar foundry. This has a second level up here, so that is what that is. But that concludes everything here on the second level. I don't think we really missed anything else.
And where's the grotto? Person we need to talk to about the grotto.
So that is way down outside the city. That you would have to go. That would be south of the city is Skull Island, and you would be going across the water on the south side of Skull Island to find the Kuotoa, who could help you navigate the underwater area to hopefully find this grotto.
So it sounds like we should go up first then.
I agree. It is.
All right, so I'm gonna head up the spiral stairs.
All right. Now this is where I transfer everybody to a different map. And I get to drop all your tokens again. And I want to open the doors that are in here. Okay, doors are open. Spiral staircase, characters. Here we go. Whisper Tinkle. Whisper Tinkle is tiny. We fixed that. Whisper Tinkle. Derek. Luis. Leela. Marista. Nadako. Orla.
I bet you wish you could macro that.
I know, right? Let's see. Who else do we need? We need.
Well, actually, there's a completely different way you can do this real easy. It's like all of us who were at the spiral staircase right there. If you pretty much, you could have just copied all of us at one time.
Highlighted,
and
copied, and pasted.
Highlight it,
right?
copy, come to the new map, and then paste, and then we're all there.
Yep. Yeah, that is one way to do it for sure. I do that sometimes.
If we go down the staircase, we see a match of ourselves.
Correct, right.
It's a different map. You would just when we go to the other map, he wouldn't even have to put us on there. We'd already be there.
I'm just wondering what Luis would do if he saw a copy of himself.
Probably get really excited.
And
so there's another copy of Felrax up here, but the door out. Oh wait, where is the door out? I guess no. I thought there was an exit up here. There isn't, so I'm gonna move y'all outside because we'll just say you climbed out the window.
Sure.
I can do that. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, we'll climb out
to the suspension bridge.
Here, onto the suspension bridge, right? Not the catwalk, you hate crime.
Whisper Tinkle appreciate everyone doing their part.
Dan, you can grab Sunny for me?
You got it.
I was trying to do it. I couldn't do it.
There's Sunny.
Thank you.
Look, there's Sloth. Whisper Tinkle not see Sloth. Wow. We need talk Sloth. Sloth real boy. Sloth either really slow or just really quiet. Hi, Sloth.
All right. So what's the name of the place we're looking for?
So you're looking for a place called the Nightshade's Caress. And you would have been given directions, so I can tell you if you can see the ping, it's over here.
Oh, there, I see it. Let me go. Poisoned Magic Shop. Nope. That.
Is there a big bisecting line right through the middle of this There is, isn't there? You can't get from right to left on this map. I'll move you. I'll just jump the gap.
You go up. There's a path over that way.
Kind of.
Yeah, no, there's a big line right down through the middle of the map that I just never fully appreciated before. That completely bisects the upper portions of. So when you come up on this side, there's not a lot over here. Let me tell you, since you're over on this side, I'll tell you what's over on this side. To the north of you is the only restaurant in town that is located inside a petrified, hollowed-out purple worm. It's called the Worms Gullet, and that is to the north. There is carved by the drow of House Tenorthal. This stronghold resembles an upside-down spider that looms above the rest of Skullport. The hollowed-out head, thorax, and abdomen contain windowless living quarters that, since they are windowless, I won't tell you what's inside. And what else is up here? That is really it on this side of town. Believe it or not, there's not a lot over here. So if you don't have any interest in checking out this restaurant, which you don't necessarily have any reason to, but you can, of course, since you're here, if you want to.
Anybody hungry?
Sir Tinkle always can.
Is it Whisker, Tinkle, or Whisper?
Whisper.
Well, I suppose we could have dinner and a rest.
We haven't taken a rest, have we?
No, we haven't.
Oh, it's been like 2 days, remember?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Right.
Yeah, and especially since we just leveled and never took a rest.
We probably did.
I was like, it's been like, he said it was like 2 days.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
certain we probably took a long rest within 2 days.
Right. You guys haven't had any combat since then, so everybody is fully rested at this point. All right.
Then I just move on then.
Yeah, let me jump some of you across the divide here, as I see Whisper Tinkle's right next to it, so I'm just going to shoot you on over here. I see the rest of you down here close enough to the wall that I'll shoot you on over.
Really lost.
I'm moving you from right to left. It should be right near the middle of the map now. And I think I'm... Here, let me move Luis. Hold on, hold still for a second, Luis. There we go. Alright, so everybody see the ping here? Now, this is the divide I was talking about. So I jumped you all onto the other side of it so you could explore the other thing here. And as it turns out, you are right outside the Nightshade's Caress. Displayed in the window of this shop are various herbs, elixirs, vials of poison, and baskets of medicinal fungi. The store is cluttered with more such goods, all labeled and clearly priced.
Want to go in?
The Apothecary is Nightshade, an undead creature that looks like a withered crone dressed in a tattered black robe.
Withered what?
Crone,
Okay.
not a scone.
Okay, well, I did have dinner, so. We go
yeah, so I opened
I'm
the
inside.
door. Let me tell you, there's a couple of things she has for sale. Let me give you a screenshot of this. It would be the easiest way. These are some of the things that she has for sale in her shop. And as you come in and look over her wares, she doesn't even greet you with a word. She just kind of makes gestures at you with a not an overly expressive smile, but something of a neutral smile, if you will, and slow, deliberate movements of her hand to point you toward her various wares.
Do you know what the name of the thing we're looking for is? Sure of what?
So the withered crone gives you a yellow smile. You seek to restore the 13's rule, but how can they ever be whole again if their purpose lies forgotten? There are means, of course, means that are less savory than what the world above would prefer. But I've my ways. I've always had my ways, and they are charted in blood. You've no doubt seen the spider carved from stone that towers over Skullport.
Oh, what's her seen it?
It was carved by the drow of House Tanorthal, and now teems with arachnids. For this ritual I require the blood of a victim not yet dead, cloudy with spider venom. Go forth and go fast, for these beasts have little patience. And so she is sending you to that Tanorthal refuge, that big drow spider that was on the other side of Skullport, and is directing you to bring her the blood of a victim who's not yet dead and who's been poisoned with spider venom, and that this is what she needs to make your tincture.
Mhm.
Okay.
Damn.
That doesn't sound difficult.
Sure.
Nautical know how to do this. These nautical people. She know it.
Anako knows?
I mean, there is drow poison, and I have some from the darts. Or I guess they're dark coated, or they're darts coated in drow poison.
You just wipe them off? Is that enough?
That not blood, that poison.
Oh. You're right.
I don't know if I know how to make poison.
Whisper not know poison.
I'm sure it's just an empty, hollow drow spider. What could possibly go wrong?
Whisper think a lot go wrong.
I pet you carefully just to make sure you're calm. You'll be okay.
No one seem remember. Whisper not like spiders.
I remember.
And now we'd say, let's go up to giant stone spider.
Just a stone spider.
Yeah,
Me,
Whisper.
stone.
Whisper not exactly happy.
It'll be fine. It's just a stone spider.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Are you doubting me?
Whisper doubting.
Oh, okay.
Whisper wholeheartedly doubting you when you say it'd be fine. Whisper say, let's go get weird blood from Nanako's cousins.
Nanako's got cousin. Foul blood?
So I hear we throw someone to the spiders, they get bitten, we kill the spiders, and drag the person back here.
Just in case you're worried about it, I can revivify.
See, even better.
What could possibly go wrong, Whisper?
Wait, Whisper here, new idea. We just go kill one and drag along. Then we go find Spider. Then you bring back and then we let Spider bite. And then no one die. Even better.
I would just like to ask, what kind of check would I make to see if I know how to make drow poison?
I don't know the
Isn't there
rules.
a poisoner's kit?
That's you know what? Remind me during the week to see what I mean, I know the poisoner's kit can make, you know, some things, but I don't even know offhand what that does, so I would have to research that as well. Yeah, just try to remind me during the week to look that up.
Yeah, because, like, I could see, you know, arguably, yes, as a drow, I could have learned, but I don't know what a poisoner's kit requires skill-wise.
Right. Ooh, okay. This is going to be fun.
Oh.
I think intelligence or something.
I'm just setting something up here. I think what we're getting to here is a big fight, frankly. And it's probably too late to start a big fight. All right, so how many did I roll there? I rolled 7.
Yes.
So that's plus 2, so that's 9. Oh my god, that's how many giant spiders you're going to have to face. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So there's 9 spiders. That's how many are going to be in the Tenorthal Refuge. I'm going to stop it there because again, I don't want to start a fight with 9 spiders plus other things with 9 minutes to go. So, all right. Let me, yeah, and rather than sit here and do the reading that I invariably will need to do to run this fight now, I will just turn the floor over to you all. Is there any other? You'll here. Let me move you at least back over into this area here. The Tanner Thorough Refuge is over here. So we'll at least get you outside of the place here on the map. And any questions or clarifications that people had for the Skullport quest at hand here? Any points that people don't remember that they need clarification on, or?
We're looking for an almost dead body
That's
by a spider.
been poisoned by a spider, didn't it?
Yes, that is exactly what you are looking for, right?
Wait, and I don't know about the almost dead part. Does it just have to be a drow that has been poisoned by a spider?
It doesn't have to be a drow.
Oh, I thought it did.
Nope. It needed to be what is it she said? Here, let me scroll back to read her exact words.
Mostly dead.
I require the blood of a victim, not yet dead, cloudy with
Not yet
spider
dead.
venom. That was it, right?
Gotcha. I
Right.
don't know where I got the drow part from it. Maybe because
Well, we started talking about drow poison after that.
and we're supposed to get the. So why are we going to the giant spider?
So,
Because you got to get that body to make the tincture.
right, you got to get the blood from this spider victim to make the tincture that you need to pour on the skull when you take it to the grotto.
Quite a
Water.
sequence of events.
What person are we using to get bitten?
Well, maybe somebody will be there that we have to rescue.
Or do we have to take someone there and throw them to the spiders?
Can't we just get like some other random spider, that's not up at the big, rock spider and get that to bite somebody and use that one?
I think we're ready to roll initiative. I don't think so.
Fucking spiders! It's always goddamn spiders.
Because if there's no one here and we didn't bring anything, that means one of us have to get bitten.
I am not fucking getting bitten by a goddamn spider.
It only hurt a little bit. We'll cure you.
No.
And it can't be me because I'm resistant to the stuff.
Giant spiders.
You know what?
Nice.
You know what? Sloth wanted to be a real boy.
Oh no, Arla, they're already throwing sloths at the spiders.
Listen, I took lesser restoration, so, I can fix it. It's okay.
And I can revivify. I almost took lesser restoration too. I'm glad you have it.
Oh, you guys are telling that to Sloth, right?
I also have revivify, so, I mean, listen,
Okay.
I'm the whole first aid kit here.
I'll make sure nothing's coming up behind us.
Here, let's see, how far are we behind? You guys just hit level 7, right? So let's see, what should you be? So level 4 of the dungeon is designed for 8th level characters.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
So you're right where you should be, because I figure it's designed for 4 8th level characters, and ultimately on good nights there's 7 of you. So I think the numbers make up for the lack of level there. So I would call you right on course. Level 7 is exactly where you should be as we start looking ahead towards finishing up Skullport and getting on to level 4 of Undermountain.
Encouraging us. Okay, Whisper, we can do this.
Yeah.
Just bring your catnip with you. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So we gotta. I think Whisper, you're gonna need a card for catnip. At this rate.
Yeah. That's not that bad, I guess.
Oh my god, the music.
Yes, so concludes another thrilling episode of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We will see you all next week, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, here let's have a word from our sponsor to round out the evening here. What did I roll? I rolled a 22. Let's see who that is. That is this episode is brought to you by the Archdevil Beelzebub. Do your past failures yet haunt you? Do you hunger for your lost status? Do you crave redemption? Seek out your local cult liaison now. The past needs not be the future. The Archdevil Beelzebub, ladies and gentlemen. So there we go. That's how we'll end it for tonight. So thank you all very much, and we will see you same bat time, same bat channel next week.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Actually,
Have a great week, everyone.
that made the cult sound pretty enticing.
Right? Well, it's advertising is achieving its purpose. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a good week.
You
All right.
too.
You too.
You guys.
Bye.
All right.